No one really pays attention or cares until it's too late.
Some shocking incidents. Me have to wonder say if somebody have a hand in this girl life.
Police have just confirmed what everyone feared about the sudden death of former Miss Jamaica, Tyra Spalding, and things are taking a dark turn. At first, many believed Tyra's passing was self-inflicted, but new evidence suggests something far more disturbing. According to reports, Jamaican authorities uncovered new details that point towards serious foul play. And now, old videos of Tyra have resurfaced where she admitted feeling unsafe when she was with her boyfriend. Investigators say the boyfriend may know more than he's admitting, yet he continues to stay silent. This has left everyone wondering, is Tyra's boyfriend the real villain in this heartbreaking case? Or is he being set up to take the blame for something much deeper? To understand how it all began, we have to go back to September 23, 2025, the day everything changed for Tyra's family. After not hearing from her for several days, they grew worried. Tyra was always connected, always reaching out. So when the calls went unanswered and her social media went silent, they decided to check on her. That moment shattered their world. News of her passing spread quickly, and within hours, the Miss Universe Jamaica organization posted a heartfelt tribute saying, "Our hearts are heavy as we mourn the loss of the beautiful Tyra Spalding. She was a radiant soul and an amazing human being." Those who knew Tyra described her as kind, vibrant, and full of life, the definition of grace and positivity. But as police dug deeper into the case, they realized things didn't quite add up. Tyra had personal struggles, yes, but certain details at the scene raised serious questions. Meanwhile, her boyfriend's behavior became increasingly suspicious, and investigators began looking closely at his actions leading up to that tragic day. Friends also revealed that Tyra had been feeling uneasy for weeks, even confiding that something about her relationship didn't feel right. As detectives continued peeling back the layers, they discovered another side of Tyra, the private battles she faced behind the glamour. She was open about her mental health journey, often sharing her thoughts and struggles on social media. In her last few videos, Tyra talked about making big life changes, feeling lost, and trying to find herself again. Her honesty touched thousands, but now, those same videos feel like silent cries for help that too many overlooked. Right now, Jamaican police are treating her death as an active investigation, and more evidence continues to surface. Whether this turns out to be a tragic personal battle or a crime carefully hidden in plain sight, one thing is clear: the truth about Tyra Spalding's final days is beginning to emerge, and justice for her is only just beginning.
As you can see, I posted the whole reason why I resigned. So now you guys see the craziness and the madness that has been happening in my life. And you know, one person can only take so much and no more. Like, I'm tired. I'm at my wit's end right now. Like, I give up. I give up. The only thing left for me to do is like jump off of a building or something. Like, I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. Exhausted.
Watching those videos now, you can literally see the light leave her eyes.
Watching those old videos now, it's almost impossible not to notice it. You can literally see the light fade from Tyra's eyes. This wasn't just sadness, it was someone slowly losing herself under the weight of pain and fear. And just when everyone thought Tyra had hit rock bottom, she revealed something far more haunting. She admitted that she was living in fear every single day, fear that came from the person she trusted the most, her boyfriend. He was the one who saw her without the crown, the one who knew her most vulnerable side, and the one she later said caused her the deepest hurt. In one emotional video, Tyra nearly broke down as she opened up about how toxic the relationship had become. She said he treated her in ways that left lasting emotional scars, wounds she never fully recovered from. Trying to find peace, Tyra turned to faith. She decided to get baptized, to start over, and to give her life a new purpose. But sadly, her journey to healing didn't last long. Soon after, she found herself trapped in another unhealthy relationship, one that made her feel even more broken than before. By the time she finally gathered the strength to walk away, her mental health was in pieces. But then came the twist no one expected. Her ex-boyfriend came back into her life, refusing to let go. Tyra said he was controlling and possessive, constantly crossing her boundaries and showing up when she wanted distance. She tried to move on, but he wouldn't allow it. And then, things started getting strange. Tyra began experiencing unexplained pain and fatigue. along with sudden minor injuries she couldn't account for. It was enough to make her question what was really happening. In one of her final videos, you can see the fear in her eyes as she speaks carefully about the situation, almost as if she wanted to say more. But couldn't that video now feels like a silent warning, a glimpse into the fear she was living with before everything fell apart?
Like my ex, the same guy that I was with and like the relationship was failing, he's very, what would you say, vindictive. And boy, like he seems like the type that would do literally any single thing to not lose in life, like even if it means doing maybe like some spiritual harm or like some witchcraft or something. Anyway, that's just me kind of summing him up. But anyway, yeah, like I would just get injured in the weirdest ways possible, and at one point I just thought it was this man that was attacking me, and so I tried to get rid of every single thing that might have tied me to him. So like he bought me a lot of stuff, like a lot of clothes, and he really funded me when I was going through the pageant. And so like I got rid of everything, like all the clothes he got me, every single thing.
Just weeks after that video went live, tragedy struck. Tyra was found dead, and that timing immediately raised eyebrows. What are the odds that she would speak out about being afraid of her boyfriend, only to lose her life just weeks later? That's exactly why investigators began questioning whether her passing was truly self-inflicted, or if there was something far more disturbing at play. If Tyra felt unsafe enough to record a video and share it publicly, what else might have happened behind the scenes that the world never saw? This is where things take a chilling turn. Police reportedly noticed something strange. The one person who should have been most concerned, Tyra's boyfriend, was suddenly nowhere to be found. Her death had just been announced, but he allegedly refused to meet with investigators or even reach out to her family. Instead, he disappeared completely. That behavior alone made police start to dig deeper. But here's the twist. It's not just the boyfriend whose actions seem suspicious. Tyra had also been having issues at work in the weeks before she died. In a live stream, she claimed that her former boss, who also served as her pastor, and some co-workers had been treating her unfairly and making her doubt herself. She said they would play subtle psychological games that made her question her own judgment and reality. When she reacted, she was reportedly told she needed help. Things escalated even further when Tyra described a terrifying day at work, where she said she wasn't allowed to leave the office despite asking repeatedly. That experience left her shaken and distrustful of everyone around her. After that, she seemed more withdrawn online. Her posts grew darker. Her tone changed, and her friends later said she seemed scared all the time. Those final weeks of Tyra's life are now the center of the investigation, with police looking closely at everyone in her circle, from her boyfriend to her former employer, as they try to piece together what really happened to the young woman. Jamaica had once crowned its brightest star.
A lot of stuff happened to me while I was at this church and while I was employed to this company. So at some points when I was working, like I would just start crying like uncontrollably, and I didn't understand why, and I would get sick sometimes, like just completely sick, like I can't function anymore, and I would just have to go home.
Tyra clearly had her struggles, but the way she was treated by those around her, from her family to her co-workers, makes it painfully clear that there was something much deeper going on behind the scenes. And that brings us to the biggest question right now. What's really going to happen next? Because this case isn't just about Tyra anymore, it's about everyone connected to her. Police are now facing enormous pressure to uncover the full truth. And until they do, Tyra's story won't be at peace. Right now, investigators are still treating her death as an unsolved case. But the more evidence they uncover, the harder it is to ignore the signs pointing toward foul play. If her boyfriend truly had nothing to hide, why does every new detail seem to lead back to him? While poor treatment doesn't make someone guilty of a crime, the fact that Tyra openly said she was afraid for her life just weeks before makes it hard to ignore the possibility that his hands might not be clean. And then, just when police thought they had the timeline figured out, everything changed. A new witness came forward with shocking information, claiming to have seen Tyra's boyfriend the night before she died. But here's the twist. he wasn't alone. According to the witness, there was another woman with him. Someone, Tyra, had previously accused of trying to replace her. That revelation immediately sent investigators back to the drawing board. When police pulled footage from a nearby security camera, they reportedly found something that stopped the entire investigation in its tracks. The video appeared to show someone entering Tyra's apartment just hours before she was discovered. But what's strange is that no one was seen leaving afterward. That discovery completely changed the direction of the case. Now, Jamaican police are asking the question that could expose everything. Was Tyra's boyfriend acting alone, or was he just part of something much bigger? Because if what investigators believe turns out to be true, this wasn't just a tragic loss. It was a calculated setup that goes far deeper than anyone ever imagined. Tyra wasn't just another young woman gone too soon. She was someone who tried to warn the world that she was in danger, and somehow, her voice still wasn't heard. And now, the one man she trusted most is refusing to speak. But silence can only last so long, because when the truth finally comes out, it might reveal a side of this story no one is ready to face.